it's an important thing to try and bring a little bit of farming, a little bit of gardening into people's lives so they can appreciate how food grows and also taste it, because it's probably going to taste a lot better than what they get in the store. Which is another thing, of course, about the difference between really well-grown food in healthy soil and food grown in a more industrial context, is it will taste different. You can taste it. So rather than rely on a whole lot of very fancy lab tests, you can just ask your tongue, which food tastes more wholesome? Which food do I want to keep eating? And that works pretty well. The majority of agriculture in the world is small farms, right? The majority of farmland is small farms, and the majority of food is grown on small farms. So Vandana Shiva's figure was about 30% of the world's food comes from industrial large-scale agriculture. So the other 70% is coming from gardens and coming from small farms. And that gets hidden, that gets forgotten, and people think that we couldn't make it without it. Even if we have never seen a farm, it's something that we're all deeply involved with. And right now, our agricultural system is really transforming and becoming an industrial system and a corporate industrial system. And it would be a good thing for us to understand that that's happening. The bad guys always win. They always win the decisions. It's because they have a lot of money. Where did they get a lot of money? We gave it to them. So we need to give a little of our money somewhere else, right? Same with the money that gets spent by the program. Whose money is it? It's our money. We gave it to them. So we need to express our opinion a little more strongly and become a little more involved in how our food is grown, because if we don't, these corporations whose only interest is in making money, and I sound like a radical, but I'm not, I'm just a moderate guy. But if we don't, they will find a way to sell us not what necessarily is good for us, but what is good for them. So that's our challenge. There are thousands of organic farmers in America and many more in the world who are trying really hard to grow good food. And I think that it is important that eaters who care about that they find those farmers, that they get connected, that they speak up, they act up. You know, one of the campaigns of the Real Organic Project is called Just Ask. And we want people to go to their store, every store they go to, and ask the produce person, are these organic tomatoes hydroponic? Are these organic eggs grown in a CAFO? Does this organic milk come from animals that were raised on pasture? And mostly, the store will have no idea. They might not even know what hydroponic or CAFO means. But if 50 people went into every store in America, that doesn't seem impossible to have 50 people go to one store. If they went to every store in America, we win overnight. There will be a revolution